MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Kenta Maeda will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Kenta Maeda, you're going to see a lot of off-speed pitches from Maeda. 88 to 91 miles an hour, not a terrific fastball, good split finger, good slider. He's one of those guys that pitches backwards. What do I mean by that, Matt? He'll throw fastballs in breaking ball situations, and he'll throw off-speed pitches when he's behind in the count 2-0 or 2-1. He pitches backwards.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. A ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Hayward, 30 years of age. He was selected in the 1st round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-1.
That's a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
The bouncer to the left side, right to him. Throw on the first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Cubs are turned away, and the Reds are coming to bat after a break. You're watching MLB Network. Tyler Chatwood is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40. So he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The center fielder.
Standing in, Jesse Winker. He enters this one 2nd in the National League round trip category.
Yeah, it's still early in the year right now, and this guy's not known to be a huge power threat, but he's gotten off to an amazing start, and I'd like to see him have a hot season and ride it out.
Now at the plate, Josh Van Meter. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Swung on and missed. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First offering on its way.
Attention, please. A defensive team.
Slap hard the opposite way. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Nick Senzel.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
First delivery to him on the way. And he offers at the circle change and misses 0-1. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's only 1 for 10. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled away. Contreras leads off second with nobody out. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Schwarber.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 8 home runs and 21 driven in. And he falls behind 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up now, Eugenio Suarez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Just hung in there on that one. Now another 1-2. And that's swung on and missed. So good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
Batting fifth.
Standing in, Nick Senzel. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Batting fifth.
Ready now, Nicholas Castellanos. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Baez has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Reds are down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
So now to the plate, Tyler Chatwood. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So back-to-back strikeouts for him here to start the inning. And you can see right there his total to this point in the season, good for 4th on the Reds roster. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Senzel brings it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And now is Yasiel Puig at 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Big swing by Puig, and a ball sent to deep left. Gone! A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. Number 14 on the season. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Batting it.
Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No outs, nobody on. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
This is on the ground over to first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
At the plate, Kenta Maeda. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last two guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Out in front of it, strike one. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 14 on the season, and it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
Teams have absolutely been teeing off on him the last couple of games. He gave up 3 bombs last time out, and he's already given up 2 here in the early going. You want your pitchers to be consistent, but not consistently bad.
Now batting.
And now, Jesse Winker. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Digging in, Josh Van Meter, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Fouled off. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for the Cubs, the right fielder.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
He's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, second base.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up Nick Senzel. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded softly to the right. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
The left fielder, number 2.
Nick Castellanos now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing, and he pops him up. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. So far this season, Rizzo brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Kyle Schwarber comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike taken up in the zone.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat. Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's in.
To 2-2 now.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Yasiel Puig.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The catcher.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Hayward. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The pitcher, number 25.
So bases are empty here with
Kenta.
2 gone, and that brings up the pitcher, Kenta Maeda. And it's fouled away.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Not shortstop. Tim.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
That misses 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Chopper to short. There's Baez on to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. Reds leave 1. They're up 2-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Jason Kipnis.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, Jason
Robert
Kipnis.
Stevenson
Your
takes over to
attention,
start
please.
the 6th inning on the
Now
mound.
pitching for the Reds, number 55.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first
Robert
pitch. Good
Stevenson.
deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
And he fouls this one off. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his
Now
swing
back.
in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Tyler Chatwood. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And it's 1-2.
1-2.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter.
Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're down 2-0. So striding in, Jesse Winker, a hit in 2 tries so
the
far.
center fielder.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Runner at second, one away, and into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away. Here's the first pitch to him. Nick Senzel is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the runner is in from second. Now the relay home. Throw won't get him.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as the result.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Trevor McGill, the tall right-handed reliever, takes over pitching duties out of the bullpen now.
Number 20.
Yasiel Puig will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. McGill playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. Reds out in front, 4-0. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Hit sharply on the ground. And Hayward has a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Chris Bryant stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
A bouncer up the middle. Senzel fields it cleanly, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, catcher.
The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fouled away. Men on third with 2 down. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-1 game.
The left fielder, Kyle.
You know, D-Roll, they finally push a run across here. Yesterday, they were shut out, so anytime they could score, it's almost like throwing a party.
Yeah, Dan, no kidding. Look in that dugout, looked like there was steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears right there. They had to get the offense going. Maybe that's the breakthrough they needed.
Ready on 0-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Reds 4 and the Cubs 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Hayward, still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Number 18 for him on the campaign as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that, and he paid the ultimate price.
Stepping in now, Robert Stevenson.
Robert.
And he pops it up.
Stevenson.
And this will land foul. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Hit back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. To second for 1. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
The center fielder, number 33.
So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the outfielder, Jesse Winker. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And now a pitch on the way. Two out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The next 0-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Happ will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Reds 5 and the Cubs 1. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch just missed inside. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Jason Kipnis is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. The pitch. (5-1) our score as we play the eighth. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. 2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
For Chicago, number 5, Albert.
Arodys Vizcaíno enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Arodys Vizcaíno.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Almora hits a little over the 270 mark. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down here 5-1. Jeremy Jeffress is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Josh Van Meter. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts...
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Well, sometimes you see diving catches that happen because of a bad route, but that certainly wasn't the case here. That's an exceptional route efficiency as calculated by ShowTrack, and it's evident it was a big reason why he was able to lay out and bring that one in. So coming to the plate, Eugenio Suarez, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award. No balls and 1 strike. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Suarez is retired. 2 down now.
15. Second
Ready
baseman.
now for Cincinnati, Nick Senzel. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Senzel is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more important.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're up 5-1. And that brings up Javi Baez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Behind 0-2 now. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Want to remind you folks that coming up after the ball game, comprehensive highlights from the contest tonight as we look back on all the action right here on the show. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jason Hayward. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 the count. The pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. 1-0 the count. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. 2-2 now with 2 out here in the 9th.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Cincinnati Reds with a division-leading 60th team win this year. Kenta Maeda earns his 5th winner of the year as he gives up only 1 hit in 5 innings of work. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Great American Ballpark, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.